Hello, hello everybody. Angie here, coming on with the weekly Marguerite Miller Collage Challenge for you guys. We're going to get right into this. Usually I have my pieces ready, and I believe I do. And we're going to get into this. We are on week 12. Move everything out of the way, get some room here. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing well? Make sure we can see well. Okay, it's late in the evening for me today. Usually I do it in the morning when I've got plenty of sunshine coming through, but I've had a busy day, so I didn't get around to doing it. So I want to make sure we've got enough light. And let's go through the prompts and we're going to get started, okay? Let's see here. Bring them into view. Okay, we've got, okay, I remember now. Something found in a treasure chest, graph paper, a hand tool, a piece of scrap art, something you see through the window, and for bonus, a key. Okay, so something found in a treasure. There's gold and silver and jewels and money, you know, that kind of thing. So I grabbed a little bit of everything. I've got these little faux coins. Grabbed a couple of those. For gold, I grabbed this little, it was a bead cap, and I flatten them. Sometimes I use them on my projects for flowers. I had that laying around, so I grabbed that for gold. For jewels, I grabbed this flat back jewel there. And then silver, I just had this silver coin. I grabbed that. Okay. And then along that line, I thought it would be fun just to make a treasure chest. I don't know how it's going to turn out, so we'll see. Okay. Graph paper. I've got a couple different ones here. I've got this green one here. And then I've got this just plain black and white one, or gray and white one here for graph paper. A hand tool, now that could be a multiple of things, but I couldn't find anything. I know I had some digital images of garden tools, like a little hoe, you know, a hand shovel, things like that, but I could not find them. So I thought, why not just draw one? So I just freehanded a little small mini one, and I'm going to cut that out on a piece of paper, and we're going to use that for a little hand gardening tool, shovel, okay? A piece of scrap art. I've got this piece here, and this is faux leather that you use and make out of a brown paper bag. So I grabbed a piece of that. So that's my scrap art. Something you see through the window. You see a lot of things through the window. You see trees and flowers and birds and, you know, all that stuff. And I had this laying around. This is just a piece of ephemera that I collaged on with some stamping and did some different color. And there's all those things. There's flowers and there's plants. There's some birds. And I just thought I'd get that off my desk and use this piece today. Okay, so that's something you see through a window, flowers and plants and birds. And for a bonus is a key. So I grabbed a little metal charm key, and then I also freehanded one as a template. And I thought I'd grab this piece of scrap, and I don't know which side I'll use, but I thought I'd just cut that out. So I'm using this as a template. So I don't know if I want a big key, a little key, or both. Okay, so that's for that. Oh, and then also money. So I grabbed a penny for my treasure chest. And then I freehanded just roughly just a little small, kind of like what it would be like a treasure chest. It's not fancy by any means. It's just a basic. But I did a template, and I thought since I had this, I would cut it out of my scrap art paper. You know, because I thought this is grungy, and it looks like something that a treasure chest, you know, is old and worn, and it's been hidden, maybe buried, maybe gotten wet over the years, and this is very, you know, grungy looking. So I thought I would just cut that out with my template on there. Okay, so those are the basics. So let's get into this and see what we can come up with. Okay, so we are on 12, and I am just going to tear this graph paper down, use it as a base. Or maybe use it as a base. I'm going to tear it down first. And see if I want to use it, should I say. Right about there. Oops, right about there. Okay, so that will fit inside my notebook page there. And I kind of like this one just because it has a little bit of color rather than that one's just really plain. So we'll just go with that one since I've already torn it out. I'm thinking I want to ink it. So let's bring in a little ink and then we'll put that down. Trying to make this look a little grungy. And actually, I think I used this. This is kind of flimsy paper here. So it's a little easier to ink up this way. Waste more ink, but it's a little quicker. You get more ink on the back page than you do on the page you're trying to ink up. Okay, and I think I want to just kind of bring some ink to the graph paper itself. Okay, that's enough, just a little here and there. We might need that again, I'll leave that out. And let me grab a paper towel. Or a couple napkins of sort. Okay, and I thought we'd do the resist thing and I'd do a little spritz of water. And we want it to look a little grungy since we're going with a, you know, treasure chest, and I'm going to try and make that look a little grungy. So okay, just a little something. All right, let's put that down. Still a little wet, but it should lay down fairly well. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. All right, let's start. All right, let's do my treasure chest next. I'm just going to literally trace this out, and or not trace it, it's already traced. But I'm going to use this as a template and just cut around. You know, I realize a treasure chest would look a little bit fancier and probably deeper, but I don't want it to be too big because my page is kind of small as well. So this is just a, okay, and then we're gonna need, let's see, let's just use a Sharpie. Okay, I'm going to make the box lines. And I think I want to go around the edges a little bit with this Sharpie as well. Okay, just something like that. Oh, and we need like a little keyhole too, don't we? Just a little something like that. Kind of fun. Okay. And then something you see out of a window. We need to do our key. I think I want a nice big key. I'm going to do the same thing with this, and I'm going to cut this out. Well, actually, let's since we got the black, I think the dark side would look better, so I'll trace it on this side. And I think it'll be easier if I trace it and then cut it out. And this is what I talk about in some of my other videos sometimes, guys, and you know, I'm sure I'm not saying anything new to anyone, but you know, if you don't have the fancy tools, the dies and the die cuts and things like that, just freehand your items. I mean, I do have a key die somewhere, but it was a small one, and I just thought, you know what, maybe I want a larger key, you know, because I have that little small key here somewhere, but it got me to thinking, maybe, you know, this is a collage, why don't I just use a piece of paper and make a large key, see how it looks. Okay, something like that, and cut it out. Kind of hard for me to see the pencil line here. The lighting is not the best when it comes to seeing these pencil lines. See where it's at. Let's see right there. And I just went off memory. I think this kind of, I was trying to do, you know, like the old style keys, something like that, with my template. Not the best, but it'll work. There we go. Just a simple. And let me see if I have my hole punch. Go ahead and punch a hole there. It's kind of lopsided. Fix that a little bit. All right, that works. Let's see here. Maybe just something like that. That'd be kind of fun, huh? Okay. And we can still put, we'll see. Okay, let me think about this here. I just had an idea. I'm going to cut a slit right there on my box. And we're going to try to tuck our pieces in our treasure chest to make it look like the treasure chest is full. Okay, so let's put these down and fill our treasure chest. Okay. I think I like that right about there. Let's put some ink on that first. Bring in some black. Okay. Oops. Let's put that right about there. All right. Treasure chest. I'm going to put it down just on the top lid part right now. So I'm going to attempt to tuck all my little goodies inside there. See how that looks. See if we can manage that. So we could just put the coin. I don't think ink will take to that. I don't like that so shiny. Yeah, the ink's not going to take to that too well. I wonder, let me grab my alcohol markers. Maybe we can grunge that up just a little bit so it's not quite so shiny. Let's see. Let me just grab a brown. Let's see how that's gonna. And these are just some plastic coins that I got from the Dollar Tree they have for St. Patrick's. I got a bag of them a long time ago. And I don't know how many you get in a little bag, but I still have plenty of them. What kind of bronze is it? Makes it like bronze look. That'll work. Just kind of go around that real quick. Okay. At least that'll tone it down just a bit. All right, we won't use both of them. We'll just use one. Okay, so let's see if we put that there. We got gold, we've got silver, we've got money, we've got jewels. We've just found a treasure chest with a whole bunch of stuff. Let's do something like that. And hopefully all this will stay in place. I probably should use hot glue, but we're just going to go with what we have in front of us right now. Yeah, I don't know if this one's going to stick too well. Okay. I'll tuck that little round portion underneath. Let's see. Something like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need some hot glue, but you'll at least be able to see what it looks like, and then off camera I'll come back over and reinforce that with some hot glue. I won't keep you guys waiting while I dig that out. Oops. Okay. But we've got money, we've got gold and silver, and we've got gems. We've got everything you would want in a treasure chest. Okay, right there. Okay. Let's see, what do we've got next? Hand tool, and that's it. Oh, okay, so for a hand tool, I've got my little hand-drawn template, and I've got this little piece of paper here. I'm just going to use this. Cut it out of here. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's tiny, kind of hard to cut out. Let me use my finger blade. It might work a little bit better on the handle portion. Okay. All right. It's a little lopsided. Let me see if I can clean that up just a little bit. Does that look like a handle? Kind of lopsided handle, but it's a handle. Does that look like a hand shovel? I guess so. Okay, so we'll use that. That'll tie in a little bit more of that paper. And I think I'll go ahead and use the key as well. Okay, let's just put that down somewhere. Let's put it right here. All right, I don't know how it looks on camera. It might just look like a brown blob, but we know it's supposed to be a hand shovel, gardening shovel. Okay, now let me glue the rest of this down. Okay, not the best treasure chest, but it's a treasure chest. Okay, it's a chest. That's the main thing. All right. It looks weathered, it looks worn, it looks grungy. I'm gonna go ahead and use this key as well. We'll just have 2 keys. Okay. That wasn't too bad. That went by pretty quickly. Now where's my list? Here we go. Let's put a little ink on that baby. Okay, that's inked up. And we might as well kind of do the resist and pull some of that up. Kind of get that a little bit of a grunge to it. Okay, once that dries. Okay, and that will go on the back, right back there. I'll wait till that dries and glue that on. All right, guys, well, I think that's it. That came together much faster than I thought it would. Something found in a treasure chest. That's all these goodies here. We've got gold, silver, money, jewels. Okay, graph paper is the background. Hand tool. I free cut a hand shovel. Piece of art scrap. That's the faux leather that I made the treasure chest and the shovel out of. Something you see through a window. We see plants and flowers and birds out of a window. And for a bonus, I've got a paper key as well as a metal charm key. Okay, so that, my friends, is it. What do you think? All right, well, that's my collage for week 12. Okay, if you want to follow along and see what everybody's doing, it's a very popular collage challenge here on Facebook by Marguerite Miller. I'm sure everybody's familiar with it. Just use hashtag 2023 CWP12. Okay, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment and a like, and I will see you next week for week 13. Okay, I hope you like my composition for the week, and I will see you soon. Take care, and God bless. Bye-bye.